Hello, everybody. Sorry we're running late. We've had some technical difficulties. Melissa, you joining us for the evening? Nope.
Nope.
All right. Have a
Just
great
coming to
night.
tell you that Sierra is on her way in.
Okay, cool. All right. We'll look for it. Let's see. So we'll give Sierra a minute to get here. Get everybody going. How is everyone tonight? Hi, Jennifer. Madison. Nice to see you. You guys want to get your names on the list for a reading? Just let us know what it is you'd like us to read for your future, your job, your spouse. I'll do introductions here in a minute, and we'll go over the rules, and it'll be great. We'll have a good time. Thanks, too. I got some crazy hair going on. I don't know what's happening there. All right. Gina, General. No, no. Madison. Gina, what kind of reading did you want there? What is the matter? I'm sorry, I have a puppy. There, you put them in. See, I lock them out of the room and everybody loses their minds. Alright. How's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday. Here we have a partial eclipse tomorrow. That ought to be interesting.
It's tonight.
Oh.
Like tonight into tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay. Well, it's tonight. I'm wrong. So now you have to stay up late tonight. Sorry, I didn't give you more notice.
After I'm done with this, I have to pick one of 4 practices to do. I don't have to, but like I have a list of 4 that I can do.
You're gonna just like throw crystals at it and see what pops up.
What I could do is do a mala divination and be like, what's the best one for me right now?
You absolutely could do that.
Usually we do like Chenrezig, Tara, or Manjushri. Manjushri specifically for solar eclipses, but and then for full moon, Tara or Chenrezig. So it's kind of like just pick one. And Manjushri has 2. So I can either do the short sadhana or like his 68-page list of names.
Sierra needs the link. Okay. Great, but let's see. Copy. And then we're going to message that to her, I guess. Okay, well, let me send Sierra the link. So, we're going to text away.
How is tonight's stream going to go?
If it's anything like this, I hope it gets better. I'm sure it will.
Oh, we got the lovers, so I guess that's good.
4. There's always a lot of love around here. I don't know if she usually streams from her phone, but she might have to stream from her phone.
I always do because my MacBook's been broken for like 5 years. It's not broken, it's temperamental, and then I forgot the password. It's a whole thing.
Bravo!
I heard something about the lovers.
Yeah, so I was like, how's tonight's stream gonna go? And I drew the lovers, which for me sounds very, very slightly sometimes can be like community. Because if you look at the card, there's like the 2 people, and then there's the angel above, and then there's like the officiant. So it's like a bunch of people and like support of each other.
Aww.
I will know, or I do know, that I will be
feel like
blinking
that's
in and out simply because I'm a very magnetic and energetic person, close to 5D ascension, unlike the rest of you. And I interfere with a.
That was kind of epic. I'm going to be blacking in and out. And poof, he's gone.
No, I joke.
All
I don't believe in
right.
that.
So we already have some people lined up. You guys ready to rock and roll?
Ready.
To start? We're going to start with Gina. She would like a love reading. So here's how the readings go. We do a quick 1-2 card pull, give you our impressions of that. If you would like a more in-depth reading, you can purchase one through Facebook or Twitch. And Twitch, you have to buy bits, and I believe it is it $1 a bit? You know what a bit's for? I'm gonna make her brain hurt now.
I'm going to be honest. I do not know how this works.
All right. Or in Facebook, you can buy stars.
Whatever is the $5 equivalent in
Equivalent.
bits and the $5 equivalent in stars.
And they will pull a larger reading for you, and you can get read by 2 people for $5, which is fantastic. You put your name in the comments along with the type of reading you want if you want to get on our list. I will have to say that we are on 3 different streams, so don't feel like you're being skipped. There may be people on other streams that I have pulled in who got ahead of you. We know we get as many people as we can.
Yep.
And if you would like to book a live reading with either of these lovely readers, or there are several others to choose from, you can go to goddesselite.com and you can schedule a reading there. If you're not in the North Olmsted, Ohio area, you can book a Zoom meeting. I believe there is an option for that on the booking form. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But we are going to get this thing rolling. So Gina's love reading. How we doing?
Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, I have the lovers. So that's definitely the energy around you is like it's going to be dealing with love, but this is where we get into the details. It's going to be an uphill battle. You have a lot of choices. And you have like a good set of standards to abide by. I think you might wear your heart on your sleeve a little too much, and you're going to get taken advantage of. So just really compound and double down on those standards and really vet people before you dedicate any time to them.
So I've got really nice cards. I pulled the ring and the lily, as well as the letter. So we're gonna be like getting some news as far as a commitment goes. I don't know if you're already in a relationship and a question starts to pop, or a new commitment with somebody is going to be coming in. This is going to bring you a lot of peace and calm and tranquility, this person is going to be good for you if it's not already somebody that you are with. And they're going to help bring like some sort of calm tranquility to your life, to your relationship. It's going to be a peaceful one. So definitely a good, um, a, a good love reading that we've got here.
Well, we hope that helps you out, Gina. Um, I've been asked how they get a reading. You just put your name in the comments with the type of reading you want, whether you want a general, love, work, future, whatever you're looking to get information answered on. Madison asked the name of my dog. Currently, there are 10 dogs in my house right now, so that could be a really long list. I'm not even sure which one was barking a few minutes ago. But they're all really cute, and thank you for asking. So the next up, we have Janelle, and she would like a general reading. Feeling like maybe. I'm not feeling indigo. That's this one. No. I'm just gonna flip for music for everybody. It has just been the weirdest day. Can I tell you?
It's been a really weird day.
It has.
It's been very weird. Like, energy is just weird. Things can't talk half the day. It's just weird.
See, and Carolyn says eclipse energy is wild right now, and I have to agree with that.
It really is. It really is.
You want to know what I did all day?
What'd you do?
I caught up in a class. This is why I don't believe in astrology stuff, is because it never affects me. I've just been at home. I woke up, made a sandwich, made coffee, caught up on a class, made lunch, took a shower, did practice, and now I'm here. Like, it's been so normal today for me.
Lucky you.
Well, good for you, Zach. Glad to hear it. All right, I'll start on this one. So, generally, I pulled it's called the Fantasy Coffins card. So, in Ghana, Africa, they do, at the end of life, they paint the coffins of the people that pass away to symbolize their life. They make it look absolutely beautiful, and this is that reminder that you are an individual and unique person, and you need to remind yourself of that. You need to embrace what makes you unique. You need to hone in on what you want to be remembered for when ultimately this life ends. And to embrace your full-on, unique, authentic personality, and to basically revel in that, because you're tending to lose yourself a little bit. So remind you of why you are you and what makes yourself special.
Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of options and there's a lot of directions you might be getting pulled into. Don't miss your shit. Be quick to make a decision. Be quick to make your decision. The warning here is don't act too hastily. Don't act without thinking. You're gonna have to think on your feet. You're gonna have to make snap decisions. try your best to put as much thought into those decisions as you might have to. Yeah, whatever you've been carrying around lately is likely going to be offloaded. So if you've been stressed lately about a decision, I think that's coming to an end, and you'll be going into a better area of your life soon. But yeah, put down whatever's heavy right now.
All right, Gina is up next. She would like a love reading. If you're just joining us, put your name and the kind of reading you want to chat. We will add you to the list. Again, if you'd like to book a reading in store or online, goddesselite.com. We can take care of that for you. Sierra specializes in, she's a crystal skull communicator. She reads Lenormand, she throws bones, and she's just all kinds of magic. Whoa, she's magic. You know.
You know.
Better believe it's not so. Okay. And Zach is also another one of the many talents. Zach reads tarot. I'm not letting him read for me anymore, but that's another story. Zach, what else do you do? You do all kinds of stuff.
I do. Too much to list.
What?
Too much to list.
Too much to list. Well, give us two.
Multi-hyphenate.
Give me two.
When I'm at the shop, I typically do tarot readings and limpias or energetic cleansings.
Energy cleansing, love it.
What kind of reading are we doing for Gina?
Gina needs a love reading.
Love it.
Love is in the air today. This is Schmoopy.
Aww.
You're famous. Look how cute you are. It's like, I gotta go play, Mom.
All right, so I have the Nine of Swords, which deals with some anxiety about love. The Two of Pentacles, which deals with some balance and justice. I think all of these together is speaking to relax, slow down. The time will be right when the time is right. We have the Six of Pentacles, which deals with generosity. I think this is kind of speaking to really nurture the garden that you've made. Put your love maybe into your family and into friends. And what's going to come to you is a little further down the road, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah, I've got something kind of similar too. So I pulled the mice and the clover. This to me is kind of I'm not getting that somebody is trying to take away the opportunity to find love from you, but that you might be in your own way, because that might not be the best time. It's kind of like a form of self-sabotage where you want, and you're not letting things flow to you. So therefore, you're going to attract things that might not be meant for you at the time. So don't think too much about it. Don't feel like your entire existence depends on you finding love ASAP. Let things come to you naturally, because ultimately it will be good for you. It's just you can't get in your own way, just like how Zach said, and kind of be in your own head.
let's get you connected to a network. That way you can get updates, apps, and
You hear that?
as soon as possible.
Yeah, you got an ad going?
How about the first one on the list?
I scorched earth a computer and it's trying to start up and now it's talking to me and telling me I need to set my language and pick a network. So that was weird. All right. Gina, I hope that sent you in the right direction. Was that Gina? What is this? Okay, Madison. Madison had a general. Lovely Miss Sweeney has joined us. Saw Brenda jumped in somewhere.
All right. Who is this for? Madison?
Yep.
All right. Madison, I'm getting a career from this reading. So I pulled the ring, the bear, and the stork. This is letting me know that there's going to be some sort of commitment again coming your way, something that is going to be asked of you. The reason why I believe that this is a career is because the bear comes afterwards, which usually has to do with some sort of authority figure, and can be related to a boss-like figure. After that, I've got the stork, which has to do with moving on. So the situation that you're in now, I think you are going to end up getting another opportunity somewhere else. And moving on from the situation that you're in now, know that this is going to be a commitment. This isn't going to be something that you're just going to be able to jump from like willy-nilly. This is ultimately going to be a big step for you. And to not take it lightly, but know that there is going to be new opportunity there for you.
All right, so I had the sun fly out, face up and upright. So altogether, things are looking up. Things will be good. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Two of Cups, which I think is like a meeting of two individuals or two ideas. So maybe you'll be conversing with someone who has really good ideas about how to go through with something, maybe a trusted friend or advisor of some kind. We have the Devil in the past, so things that weren't serving you. We have the Eight of Pentacles now, which is like head down focused. And then the Six of Wands, which is moving into a situation where you're triumphant and where you have won. So you're definitely going from whatever point you're in now to a place of betterment.
Okay. Our next reading is Jennifer, and she's in a difficult situation. That's all I know.
I keep getting cards that come out that aren't exactly upright, and I put them back in the deck and they come right back out.
Okay. All right. So I pulled, and this basically just confirms exactly what you said. The thing with Lenormand is it's very blunt. It's very much straight to the point. It doesn't leave a whole lot of room for the imagination. It's confirming basically what you are more than likely going through. I've got that you received some news about some sort of commitment ending, something that has been in your life for a long time that you have grown to love and cherish and spend a lot of time into is over. Know that that's not necessarily a bad thing. the coffin card is what I ended on. And the coffin card doesn't necessarily just mean death and done. So it usually just means that there is a new period happening. So though this section of your life is over, there is always something new afterwards. So you just have to be patient and let things let the dust settle, let the pain subside, and just wait for new things to grow from the hurt.
So at the bottom of the deck, I have the Page of Cups, which leads me to believe that this might have to do with a possible love interest or someone who you at least held in high esteem. Then I have the Three of Cups, which usually is friends, followed by the Three of Wands, and then the Two of Pentacles. This kind of says to me, like, if you're in a situation where there was gossip or something amongst trusted friends or individuals, let them go, cut them off, let it be what it is. Because the Two of Pentacles, this is kind of like saying, restructure your internal network. Put you first. There's a balance that needs to be made that serves you. Protect your peace is what it's getting at.
Always protect your peace.
Oh.
With the dragon that you have to. All right, next up we have Brenda. Brenda would like a future reading.
Okay. So I pulled the bouquet, the anchor, and the book. This right here is showing me that there is something that you originally were given, an opportunity. You've been in it for a long time. I don't want to say that you feel stuck, but it's just kind of something that you've been anchored in. There is a lesson that you need to learn from being in this situation, from being in this area, this stuck area for so long that you're not quite learning. See what you have going on that isn't quite fitting you anymore and decide if that is something you really even want anymore. Ultimately, the only way for you to continue on into the better future is to learn from what you have going on right now. So not quite exactly future, but more so how to go into the next phase of your life.
All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles, which deals with that stuckness that Sierra was talking about, that sometimes can be interpreted as greediness or being very quiet and silent about your movements, but it can also talk about being stubborn, being stuck and solid and unmoving. The antidote to that is the Knight of Cups, is to just leap out onto something with faith. Take what you know and apply that. There's a promise of stability if you get out of that stuckness and apply yourself in a way that's constructive. You'll be able to build a foundation and security for yourself.
Brenda, I hope that helps. I have, and I'm probably not going to pronounce this correctly, but I believe it's Helena. And she just wanted a quick general, I guess. You're welcome, Brenda. We hope that helps.
Okay, so I pulled the tribe card. This card all has to do with finding people of similar values. I always say it's okay to surround yourself with people who have different mindsets as you, because that's how you learn new things. That's how you grow. You're surrounded by people with the exact same mindset all the time. You don't learn things, and your opinion becomes very biased. This is surrounding yourself with people that have similar values, but not a similar mindset. So this is the things that matter the most. So finding your tribe of people who are kind, re-look over your friend group and see who fits your mold and who doesn't. Who do you hang around with that you leave and feel drained as hell, right? So figure out who the people are in your life that fill your cup, and figure out the people in your life that take and leave you feel empty. Know that those people are probably not meant to be there, and you'll feel a lot more at peace with those people gone. So do a quick once over of your friend group and decide who needs to be there.
So at the bottom of the deck, I have the Ten of Pentacles, which is treasure or things. You're surrounded by things of value and treasure. I have two kings.
Ooh.
One of cups, one of swords, and they're kind of opposite of each other. One deals with the heart, one deals with the head. And the king of swords can also be kind of a dick. So maybe in that friend group, there's two men, and one of them rubs you the wrong way, while the other is more apt to being someone who fills your cup. So if you have to narrow it down, maybe there's two men here that you need to look over. In the Fool, we have adventure, new beginnings, so that might have to do with this renewal of this friend group, or of this change that's needed.
Okay, now we have Michelle Nicole. And I don't know, she put in what kind she wanted. So I guess we'll just go with a general. While we're shuffling, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. Again, if you'd like to book a reading in person or online, you can do that at gotsalete.com. I'd like to place contact information for the two amazing readers on the screen. And so if you'd like to work specifically with one of them, feel free to use that link. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat.
All right. This card came out twice. This is the devotion card, and apparently you really need to hear it because it came out kind of funky. I re-put it back in. It came back out again. So this has to do with sacred worship. This has to do with self-love, self-worth, It also could have to do with spending more sensual time with yourself. Not going to get into that. You do what you gotta do. But this is getting to know yourself a little bit better. The things that you desire, the things that you don't. This has to do with giving yourself that little bit of pampering, looking at yourself in the mirror, talking nicely to yourself, wearing things that you think flatter you, not what society thinks flatters you. Ultimately, this is the ultimate self-love card, and to me, it shows me that is just what you would need right now. So be nice to yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Do something emotionally and physically fulfilling for yourself. It's much needed.
All right, at the bottom, I have Seven of Wands. So maybe you've been fighting with yourself, having some kind of internal battle for a while. Likely dealing with a significant other, because we have the Lovers again. We have the Three of Wands once more, which instead of like the ship coming into port, this kind of again speaks to me as let it go. Let whatever maybe that person is, let that go. Let that longing, that desire, let it go. And then the Knight of Cups, which is indicative that if you do let this go, something else will come and fill its spot, and something much more fulfilling, something more up to par for you.
So good things on the horizon. Terry is next.
Hearing the Let It Go song after that.
Me too. Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
I think that's the only part I know too. So that's terrible. That just those words and you keep going over and over.
The only part of the song that matters.
That's true. It is the only part of the song that matters. So Terry did not give us specifics. We just want to do a quick general for Terry. That would be lovely. It would be lovely.
And we're just doing a general?
Yep.
I would also like to point out, because I just made a post about it today, of it being Hispanic Heritage Month. And the 3 people in the store of any sort of Hispanic and ancestry are here tonight. So,
Oh, I'm just reading.
yes, I found it very, very interesting that I'm like, all of us are here today.
Gotta represent the Chicanos, you know? I don't look like one. Maybe a little.
Neither do I. It's fine.
First ever and only speeding ticket. I don't look like one either.
That was so funny when you told me that. I was like, no way. All right. So I have the release card. This is setting yourself free. So any sort of boundaries or bindings that you have set amongst yourself, oh no, please let it go. Any sort of bindings that you've set, any sort of walls that you have built around yourself, you figure out if they're even meant to be up anymore. I think sometimes we put things up and we kind of trap ourselves, and that is kind of what I'm getting, is that you have protected yourself so long, you've been hurt so much that you have put up these barriers, and now it's hard to put down the barriers. Let yourself feel things, let yourself get emotional, let yourself basically feel free again. So see if you can slowly bring those walls down to a point where you are protected but also free. So that's basically what I got from that.
Yeah, I have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which usually deals with messages of some kind. But then I also have more court cards than anything. I have the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups. That reads to me is like these high aspirations maybe that you've set for yourself. The Five of Wands is fighting. So maybe you have been fighting toward these goals that you're just not getting to get to for yourself because they're so lofty. Like there's this sense of impatience, or there's this sense of I need it now, I need to be there now, and it's not happening for you. Under the Page of Wands, there's the Ace of Cups, and so that deals with like emotion, the vast sea of emotion. I think it's time to like calm down, reel it back, be a little more practical with yourself, and take things one step at a time.
Yeah.
One step at a time. That's no fun. I always jump in both feet. Do it. Okay, Karen Sweeney would like to know if she should move to Serbia for family.
What was that? Sorry.
That's okay. She wanted a family reading. She wants to know if she should move to Serbia or Siberia. Where is
Siberia?
Yeah, okay. I read that wrong the first time. Oops.
My cards are all sticky.
All right, so at the bottom of the deck, I have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is going to require a lot of thinking and slow movement to get to this decision. We have the Strength card as well, which deals with something coming from inner. So usually this card is interpreted as like having inner strength. In general, it deals with things inside. Then we have the Five of Cups, which is a little bit of depression and letdown. It's not something you want to do. And then we have Justice again, so balancing these scales. This is one of those things where it's not set in stone, and what's being asked of you is to really sit with it and really think about it. Give this kind of like a long-term good think before you make any decision.
Okay. So, funny enough, I immediately pulled the House card and immediately pulled the Lily card. I get this big, overwhelming sense of your home, and this is cheesy, but your home is wherever you feel the most at peace. So if you are not feeling at peace within your own house, how can you make it that way? And if you feel like moving is the best option, is that still going to bring you the peace that you are looking for? Sometimes we feel like we need to run away and not realizing that a lot of what we can deal with is within our own control or our own mental state. And this is that reminder that you can find peace almost everywhere so long as you create it yourself.
Well, that was deep.
Yeah. I write poetry in my spare time.
Up next we have Yasmin. Yasmin. I'll flip that name. Just lost her post. God, it's gonna go. I believe she has told me what type of reading she would like. Yasmin, if you're still here and you want to let us know what kind of reading you want there, so we can specialize it for you, make it special. She wants love, some love.
T and Tara.
Zach pulled that love card first thing, and now everybody's in love.
So what are we reading for? What's happening? Another love?
Reading another love.
Listen, you guys. Okay, you want to know my least favorite readings to do? Love readings, but I'll do it for you.
How is it really that much different from any other one?
It's really not. It's really not. If anybody has seen my reel that I made, there's this whole thing where I was like, what's your favorite thing to read about? Or like you're getting asked about love. And my big thing was that I was like, it's not my favorite, but I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
So, if you're in a relationship, I have the Ten of Wands and then the King of Swords, which together make me think that this individual is a very stubborn individual. They're not making anything easy for you. And they're very well, at one point, we have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Cups. There could have been like a very happy home situation, and it's just not that anymore. If you have yet to enter a relationship, this is kind of saying, take this person with a grain of salt. The person likely will be someone from your past who you know, or someone that you already know. And there's really good potential there if you have patience.
So this is another, again, kind of like where if you are already in a relationship, I pulled the moon and the tree. If you are already in one, you both need to talk about your both sides. Ultimately, you've got there is a gap in communication. We've got that we're not being entirely truthful to each other about our wants, our desires. Now, if you are not in a relationship, this is telling me you need to be open and honest with the person that you are interested in. You need to show them both sides of yourself, the things that you're ashamed of, the things that you are open and honest about, and what's more on the surface as well as what's hidden really deeply. That is the only way that you are going to be able to grow. So you have to be open to basically showing the dark and the light.
You are just getting deeper and deeper.
I'm really not. It's the cards.
It's the eclipse. It's showing us the things that are hidden.
The dark side of the moon.
All right. Yeah. S says swarm. Swarm. It's like a general reading.
You spelt my Instagram handle wrong.
You gotta be vulnerable.
Well,
yes.
This was like 3 weeks ago, 4
vulnerability.
weeks ago. Okay, hold on. We'll change it.
I thought that was how
What
you
is
spelled
it?
your Instagram handle.
PIO
Uh-huh.
DUA
Uh-huh.
HUITL.
By the
There
way, T and Taro, you have been cracking me up all night. I appreciate you being here.
There we go.
All better.
So I pulled this lovely card here. These guys do have names of the cards. They're just not written on the card. So I don't know which one this is. So this is the just being born makes you worthy of being here and let yourself just be. This is telling me that currently during this time you are finding a lot of your worth in what you do. So your work, how much money you make, how much you provide, that is not your value. Ultimately, your value is in this is another basically uniqueness card and what makes you you. I got this quote that just kind of like ran to my brain that who you are isn't who you are when you clock in for your 9 to 5. It's that time afterwards, right? So this is just reminding yourself that you are more than the person that puts hours behind a job for someone else. You need to know that there's value in just you being yourself and doing the things that make you tick.
Who am I reading for, and what kind of reading is it?
It's a general,
Okay.
and I have the name as, and I'm going to spell it, SSWARN.
Okay.
One.
It's funny. My daily draw for today was that being yourself. It was from the Jade Oracle, and it was the rabbit.
It's really funny after our talk yesterday.
Yeah. Be yourself. The multitude of yourself. That is so many encapsulations into one little pill.
It was funny. I'm gonna not embarrass Zach for a moment, but
Oh, you can't embarrass me any more than I already do myself.
I asked him about his Hispanic heritage, and I was like, it'll be a quick response, right? I get 10 voice notes back that are all a minute long, and I'm like, all right, I gotta sit down and unpack this. But it was cool because I learned a lot about Zach. So
Zach is fascinating.
yeah,
I'm like an onion.
There's layers.
ogres have layers.
All right. So bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So she keeps a clean home. She keeps a tidy space. So this kind of means that like she always has her ducks in a row and she's always ready for whatever. So that I think that speaks maybe toward who you are. You're someone who likes to have all of their ducks in a row, all of their matters in order. The Ten of Swords deals with the end of some kind of cycle maybe that you're going through. The Page of Cups, this is some good news coming in, likely related to that ending of a cycle. You'll get some kind of insight, and that's going to like put whatever you were worrying about to rest. And then the Star, whatever that news is going to be good news. It's going to be hopeful news, and it's going to be very welcome news. It'll give you something to look forward to.
Last on my list. If I missed anybody, put your name in the chat, but we're running out of time here too. Is Christina. I do not have specifics on what kind of reading she would want. Oh, wait. She would also like a love reading. Gotcha, girl. It's all you.
My favorite. How did you know, Christina? Christina.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming this evening. We're here every Tuesday at 8 or 8:06 as today proved to be. But stick around. We're not here right at 8. Don't panic. We'll probably be here. Tell your friends, tell your family. Bring your friends, bring your family. Tell your friends' family and your family's friends. And again, if you'd like to book a reading, you can go to GoddessElite.com. Check out the store while you're there. The website's recently been redone. It's looking good. There's really cool deals going on right now. Sarah, do you know what the sale of the week is this week?
Sale of the week is 20% off of astrology and zodiac items. That will be going till Sunday.
So you can check it in store at 28887 Lorraine Road in North Homestead, or online at GoddessElite.com. Click on store, you can shop there, or you can see all of our upcoming events, where we'll be, who you can book with, classes we offer. You guys got any classes coming up?
I do. I have one.
Zach does.
Yeah.
Zach does.
I have
Zach is
one
awesome.
on local and land spirits that we will be talking about, and
cool.
petitioning spirits of the place that you're in.
Oh, very cool.
That's this Saturday.
That's this Saturday.
What's that?
6 or 7, I think.
6 or 7 this
It's
Saturday.
It's on the website.
It's on the website. It's also on the Facebook page. If you go to the events, the time is also posted there. Christina's like, I know you love to do love. Okay, Christina, I don't love your reading. So I've got the man, the snake, and the cross. If you are already in a relationship, this is showing me that this guy is not great for you. He almost feels like a burden to be in a relationship with this person. And this person is like, you have, like how snakes are, they are charming until they are not. At the end of the day, a snake is still a snake. They bite, they do what they need to do. If you are not in a relationship, this is like a warning. So this is a warning that there might be somebody that is coming in that, again, puts on that very charming front, but ultimately is not going to be good for you. This is that be careful card, that whoever this is might just be putting on a front to get close to you, and to ultimately just be on your guard. So not my favorite, but rather a universal warning than for you to kind of go in like blind.
So I have the Emperor on one side and the Empress on the other, and right in the middle is the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, in my opinion, are kind of like sisters. The fact that they're looking at each other is almost like your inner self is telling you you're better off alone than with this person, as the Emperor is looking away from these two women. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Pentacles, which is tending to your garden, harvesting the fruits of you tending to your garden. So it's almost like you're better off alone. And just for clarification, I looked underneath and we have the High Priestess. So this is that intuition dealing with hidden secrets. If your gut is telling you no about this person, or if you meet someone and your gut says no, listen to that. That inner you knows so much more. You need to listen to what that gut feeling is.
Well, I think we hit a nerve on that one. We got an OMG. So, Christina, we hope that helps. That's it for us for tonight. We're going to wrap this thing up. Again, thanks everybody for coming. Check out GoddessElite.com. Stop into the store if you're local. It's lovely having you, and we'll see you next week. Everybody have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.